Welcome back to Movie Time with Chris. And today is Thursday. So we all know what that means. Throwback Thursday, where we are taking it way back to 1939. We're still piggybacking on the theme that we had going for yesterday's 1 o'clock video, which was politics. And we're taking it to, like I said, 1939, to Frank Capra's Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. This movie is 2 hours and 9 minutes, so 129 minutes. So you already know what I'm going to say about the length of the movie. Goldilocks. What a good movie. What a good movie. You can find this movie on HBO Max. It's under the TCM tab if you want to look there, or you could just search for it. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. But before we talk about this movie, let's watch the trailer for the film.
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington is a significant picture. It is significant because it emphasizes democracy in action. I consider it a real privilege and a real experience to have played even a minor part under the distinguished direction of Frank Capra.
By far the greatest picture of filmdom's top director, three-time winner of the coveted Academy Award, the most timely, the most vital, the most significant picture ever to come out of Hollywood. A homespun boy and a hard-boiled, worldly wise girl in a picture carved out of the everyday lives of everyday Americans, with those inimitable Capra overtones of drama, laughter, and romance, plus the finest supporting cast ever assembled.
What a good movie this was. It really shows democracy in so many forms. There's so much that you get from this movie. You really do. So let's talk about this movie. And I'm going to say that there are going to be spoilers, just kind of covering all bases because I don't know. I'm just going off the cuff here. The movie starts out with one of the senators of a state passing away. Now there's an empty seat. The governor is allowed to fill that seat of the senator that passed on. Typically, there would be a special election and things like that. The governor's allowed to set what happens. I mean, each state is different. They each have their own constitution, and each state sets the rules of how things go. So in the movie, the governor has to decide who's going to fill that vacant seat. And obviously, with an open Senate seat, everyone is going to be, vying for themselves. I want it. Put this person in, put that person in, lobbyists, everyone. Everyone's going to be trying to get that position, or get someone that they can influence into that position, someone that they can kind of manipulate, being the face of it. It's politics at its worst, essentially, showing corrupt systems. The governor ends up listening to a particular individual who has a lot of power in the state because he's got a lot of money, and money equals power in some senses. And they choose someone that they can kind of manipulate and put in the spot so that he'll just kind of fall in line with whatever they want. Well, it starts out that way. Jimmy Stewart's character, he has a plan to help the boys of America, teach them skills and trades that will get them kind of off the streets for their summer and give them activities to do. And I mean, it's a great idea. It really is. I won't even get into why it's a great idea because that's political talk and I'm trying to stay away from that on this channel. His idea kind of counteracts a plan that the other senator of the state and this wealthy businessman have so that they can make money. And Mr. Smith does not agree with it, does not agree with their plan. And he wants to stop their bill from happening so that his bill can happen. They say, that's not going to happen. The other senator, the people in his state, the wealthy people, the people that thought they could just manipulate him, they start a smear campaign to get him essentially kicked out of the Senate. Before that can be put to a vote for him to be expelled from his seat, he decides, no, he's going to do a filibuster. He's going to prove his point that he's innocent. He's pure of heart. He has good intentions, and he just wants to help the people, which is what you're supposed to do as an elected official. It's so good to see democracy at work in that movie. I have my ups and downs about the filibuster. Again, that's political talk that I'll try to stay away from, but the use of it in the sense of this, and I mean, there's usually a reason behind it. And I don't know, it's just beautiful to see it in this one. It really is. They never mention Democrats, Republicans, anything like that. They never mention parties, but just to see it going in blindly, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful movie. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Find it on HBO Max with a subscription, of course. But that's really where I'm going to end it. It's a beautiful movie. Go check it out. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, you guys can find me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I have a blog. And you can always reach out to me with suggestions, questions through email, movietimewithchris@gmail.com. And make sure you come back tomorrow where we're going to be talking about new movies. So tune in tomorrow for that. But until then, stay safe and take care.